Hello there, it's John from Penzopoly here, and welcome to another episode of Check It Out, where I showcase a game for you and give you a chance to see what the gameplay is like so that you can decide if it's something you'll enjoy and want to get into. Today we're going to be taking a look at Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions. If you're like me and don't know much about this game, it is a PvE extraction game made by the developers of Astroneer. In it, players go on expeditions to gather resources, complete missions, and further the goals of themselves, their squad, and the community. And so this is what we'll be jumping into today. So this game is in early access in Steam and game preview on Xbox. So just keep that in mind that what I'm showing you today could change by the time you watch this video. They released a roadmap for the next few updates, so by the time you watch this video, some of this might already be implemented. Anyway, today we'll be taking a look at what they have so far. This game was released on June 11th, 2026. So far, the reviews have been pretty mixed, and I think you'll understand why when we jump into it. I've been playing it for a few hours and have made it past most of the introductory stuff, so I'm hoping I can show you what the main gameplay loop is like and what you can expect as you dive into the world of Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions. So we're just going to continue my game here, and first we just have to connect to the server. There have been some complaints that this is a online only type of experience, some people wanting single player, but yeah, I can see why they made it online only and how they expect you to encounter other players in your expeditions. So, as you can see from the character model, from the assets here, from the look of the station, that classic blue, classic yellow, all of this might seem very familiar to you if you've played Astroneer before. And but when it comes to the mechanics of the game, it has changed quite a bit. In my opinion, they have drastically simplified it in order to streamline the gaming experience. So here we are in the main lobby of the game. This is the ESS Starseeker. Looks pretty cool. And this is a place that that you'll have to go, your home base, where you go to kind of set yourself up for your expeditions. And so this is pretty much like a lobby where, or like a main menu where you would go, in like any other extraction game, you have that place where you need to encounter the NPCs, see what they have to trade, see what quests they have. This is a place where you would craft stuff, where you have your stash. All of that is here in the SS Starseeker. So, for instance, here we have Captain Jupiter,
back already,
the captain of the Starseeker, and much like the traders in Tarkov, or those NPCs in Marathon, this is where you go to see what missions they have available.
Hey.
As you do missions for them, you can up your reputation, and as you up your reputation with them, you unlock blueprints, you unlock additional modules to make your character stronger. So here we have some power mods that will eventually be unlocked. You can sell stuff that you have in your backpack to them, and then after that you have a place where you can buy things, and each one of these NPCs has their own unique stock of things to give. So you might want to go to Captain Jupiter, might want to go to the science officer Cassandra, different missions, so on. Different reputation, and then you go to all these people and you will then pick up their quests. Now, one thing that Astroneer has done in their other game is make a community event available. So that's what we're seeing here, is that there's a community event for people to turn in their task tokens. Now, how do you get task tokens? By finishing missions. Looks like I have one in my storage, so I'll just hand that in, contribute to the community here, and then here you can go to the task board, and then you can see that for each of the NPCs, Cassandra, Jab. You know, I think I completed all the one for the captain already. Uh, they have these ones that you can complete, you can take on, you can accept. Let's see if it'll let me accept any more tasks here. So scan plants, sure. Can I do that? Okay, I can grab it. And so this is where you can, you know, get some tasks that you need to get done during during your expedition, and then and yeah, and give you a purpose, give you some things to accomplish while you're on those expeditions. So let me just choose another one here. Compound is pretty common. Oh, nope, it looks like I've reached my max for task, and so on. I haven't done too much squad stuff. I've been playing solo for this. Yeah, this is the last NPC that we have here.
Look at us.
Jam BX.
Positive.
And so we can see that he has some stuff that he wants me to do, and his own reputation and prizes there. So this is pretty much, I think this is the purpose of the game. The purpose of the game is to go to these worlds, get missions done, and then if we go back to here to Captain Jupiter,
Wish I had your spirit, cadet.
look at his tech tree. We can see here that there are mods that eventually we will unlock as we do more things for him. And these mods will increase our stamina, increase our power, stuff like that. So I know in Astroneer, the original game, you know, you would create these devices that you would connect to your gun, that you would connect to your backpack, and these things would, you know, extend your oxygen, extend your give more power to your drill and stuff like that. But all of that is gone, and so you don't actually attach things to the slots on your backpack here anymore. If you push tab, this is pretty much what you are trying to build up. You're trying to build up your utility. So adding, you know, in order to like increase what you can do as a character, what your character can do, you're just trying to add more mods to these 2 utility slots or these 2 movement slots. And then maybe if you want to change what your right click does, what your multi-tool does, you're just attaching new nozzles, and you're limited to this one slot here. So again, as I said before, very simplified, a lot more simple than the original Astroneer, where, you know, on your backpack you can only carry so many resources because it takes up each little red circle on your backpack. Here, your backpack just has, you have so many slots in your backpack, and that's just what it is. And so very simplified, very streamlined. I think they did it so that it is so that it makes sense for this expedition, this extraction type of gameplay. And so that might make some people angry. Some people might not like that, the simplification. They might want the complexity to it, but yeah, that's just what you can expect when you pick up this game. After that, in our home base, we have our stash. So as we go out into our expeditions, we can gather the resources like we would in the original Astroneer, drilling those resource nodes. And then you can bring them back to the base, and then you can put it into your stash, and then when it's in your stash, you can then complete missions. A lot of the missions are handing stuff in or crafting things, and so that's what you'll do here in the home base. Here we have the crafting, the printer, where you will then trade in what you have in your stash to create, you know, exo keys, things that you need to open up the boxes in the expedition out there. You might need to create some. You might want to create some stuff just to help you, complete some missions, some field operations, as they would call it, out in the expeditions. And so you might want to craft things here, or you might need to refine some of those resources. So if you look at the top right now, I have a order to deliver aluminum to Jam BX. Now, aluminum is not something that you can grab from the ground. If you remember the old, Astroneer, you need to create the smelters, the things that you need to refine it. Here, when you have, when you need those complex resources, you go to the refiner here, and then you make it into what you need. So it looks like I have enough. It's going to take 3. I have 9. I can make 3 aluminum. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of bauxite. I need 20 of them. So in my expedition, I now need to go out and find more bauxite to make into aluminum. And so, this is just to give you an idea of the type of missions that you can grab here on the Starseeker. And also, it's not just go out into the expedition, grab resources, bring it back. It's not just fetching things off the expeditions, but you could need to craft or refine things on the ship, and you kind of need to think back of like, okay, what resources do I need from that craft? So what resources do I need for that refining? And so when we're all set up, we can go here to the launch terminal. Maybe I want to take a look at the objectives, see what I need to do. I can pin some of these. I want to make sure I can get the plants, I think. And then after that, go to the launch terminal. Right now, I've been spending 4 or 5 hours on this in this game, and right now I've only explored the wetlands, and so I haven't unlocked the other region yet. But here you can see, okay, what will I find? Compound, bauxite, so on, clay, graphite. Gives me a preview what field ops will be available, what creatures, what resource nodes I'll see, and then some notable things. And if I was playing with a party, I could party up with my squad members here, but I don't have that, so we're just gonna go solo. I'm gonna ready up, and then going to go on to this expedition. That's pretty quick. You finds your server pretty quick, and then we find ourselves landing on a random part of the map. And so here we are. Now, unlike Astroneer, you're not here to build a base. You're not here to construct things. You're just here to grab those resources, finish whatever missions you have, and then extract, and hopefully not die. So here I can push M, look at the map, see where I am, I can see where there are points of interest. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going to whatever point of interest I need to go to, and then after that I will come back to one of these landing sites and then extract, call the drop ship, extract. And so I'm just trying to get things done while here, not die, and then extract. So what do I want to do? I want to get bauxite, I want to scan plants, I want to hopefully find more animal parts, and so on. So you push R, and here you take out your scanner. Just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So I probably want to, if I will need to scan plants, maybe go to the flora there. I think I do have to go see some carrots, so maybe I will go north, and then after that look at this animal, look at this carrot, and then I'll extract. Now you just have half an hour of oxygen is what they give you to do whatever you need done. It's not like Astroneer where you have to tether to the oxygen supplies and then continually build out. No, you just have half an hour of oxygen that you land with, and that you just have to get back to a landing zone within that half an hour. And so we're just going to do that. We're going to continue north here. I can see there's a bauxite node 130, or that's not bauxite, that is I forget what this is called. Oh, these people managed to sedate this animal. And so this is, it's PvE. You don't have to worry about other other Astroneers killing you. You don't have to worry about competing with other Astroneers. As you saw, one of them sedated that animal so that we can grab whatever trophy from it. And, you know, we were all able to grab something from that animal. So, you know, it's not like scarcity. It's not like the scarce resources on the map here. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. Compete with anyone doing anything too crazy. And so right now I'm just trying to grab some bauxite here. It looks like we have another player trying to take down this thing, so let's try to help them out. Yeah, fire right click. Oh, it looks like he's going for the sedating. So let's sedate this guy. Okay, someone else did it. Let's just collect whatever thing from him. Got that done. And then, yeah. So, you know, as you explore, you have an opportunity to do some cooperative stuff with other Astroneers that are also trying to get other things done. If you're in a squad, from what I've seen, you know, you can really help each other out in getting your missions done. If you have a different set of missions, you will be able to complete each other's stuff. I'm not too sure what it's like gathering resources as a squad. If it speeds up, perhaps, you know, I can imagine they added that in. They really tried to focus on the cooperative experience here and making it easy for players to want to cooperate. So I'm just gonna grab all this. You know, we need 20 aluminum. It takes 3 bauxite to make. Oh, here's another guy. And so I can see that as he destroys these bauxite nodes, some of it is going to me. So you can already see, like, yeah, we're not trying to really compete. There's only so much. It's not that there's so much bauxite to go around, but yeah, we can help each other out here. So we're just gonna grab all this. Get as much as we can, because we need 20. So that means that we're gonna need like 60 bauxite in total. So you can kind of see already, like, okay, this game is making me want to gather 60 units of bauxite. That's gonna take a while. So it's not meant to be done really in one expedition, but there is a bit of a grind that you will need to do. And, you know, I can see that some people have just been, putting in a ton of time into this game. Right now, I believe I'm rank 4 after 4 or 5 hours of playing. That person is rank 7. You know, I've seen people that are rank 14 already. So I can only imagine, you know, just how many missions, how many tasks they needed to get done in order to get to that rank. And so, as you walk around and as you see other Astroneers, you kind of get a feel that some people are really enjoying this game. They're dedicating a lot of time to this. And even when you look at the number of task tokens that have been handed in by the community, they're already at, you know, 250,000, right? That's a lot of tasks, a lot of daily tasks to get done. Oh no, maybe not daily, but it's a lot of tasks to get done in the as a community here, especially for this early access game. That who knows how many people have jumped into it already. But yeah, so let's just keep going. I think we're gonna wanna ping. Oh, did the carrot people disappear? I guess someone else took them out. Yeah. Are there any more carrot people? I think I do have a mission for carrot people. Anyways, we're just going to scan plants. Oh, here they are. Scan these carrots. Now, I have almost died to random creatures here before. Okay, I'm just going to use my defensive air blaster to try to knock them, sedate them, right? And then click on. Can I pick it up? You can pick them up. You can throw them. Ah, he died. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when you kill them and if you don't sedate them, then you get like a damaged trophy from them. So the proper thing to do is to sedate them, collect what you need. If you don't do that, then you get the damaged version, and it's not worth as much. Oh, this guy died. And so, damaged carrot thing. So, let's see. Okay, so this sample one is already done. I can unfollow that one. I can look at this mission to scan more carrot people. Let's see if they respond. Yeah, it's weird that the map marker is not coming up, but we still were able to find a couple of them there. Let's see if there's any more here. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, some people might be a bit sad that this game has been simplified so much that you come here and you don't have really an opportunity to build. I mean, you can craft things. So there's a printer on the map here, so you can craft canisters, you can craft all that stuff. But even after 4 hours, I haven't reached a point where I've seen any vehicles. I've seen some in the previews. I've seen some in other people's gameplay, where they had like these wings, jet wings that they could use. But seems that it will be a while before I get to that portion of the game. So I'm just gonna run around here a bit. What am I trying to do? I am trying to scan either more carrot things or more plants, more plant life. So I think if I stop looking at this aluminum one, I need snag vines. Yeah, snag vines and carrot wings. So we can see here that when there are these field op things that we can do, these server-wide events that we can join in on, and then as we complete it, we can get some prizes from it, some rewards. So it's something that you can do to with just the random people that you encounter on your playthrough here. If you wanted to get some people's attention and let them know that, hey, this is what I am planning on doing, you can go to it and push Q, and then it will ping the server and let people know that, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. This is where I'm headed. And other people can look at your ping. They can also push Q and say, hey, it sounds good, I'll meet you there, and so on. So it tells you when people are leaving. Also, drop ship requested. We can see when people die, it'll say like, oh, this so-and-so person is abandoning the expedition. That means that they've died and have chosen not to wait to get revived. They just want to get out of here. So I guess we'll just try to scan 3 more of these carrot people. And then after that, I think I would want to reset. Yeah, it's this one. Let's see, have they revived? It's just interesting that it has put this map marker up for me. No, they have not revived. That's too bad. So let's go around. Very cool. Life, flora, fauna that they've added to the maps here. Very reminiscent of the type of things that you would see in the original Astroneer game. So you're just going around scanning, just jumping around. So they've kept it very simple. You know, you run around, you go to places, you let's see if this carrot, let's see if this carrot's here. Carrot people here. And then hopefully we can find another bauxite node. We'll continue to scan vegetation, see if we can find those snag vines. And then after that, then maybe we can head out. So I'm gonna guess a snag vine is a thing that snags you with a vine. And I believe this is one of them right here. So let's try to get close. So yeah, it's a snag vine. And then, you know, for the combat, if we dig it up, it gets destroyed. So there's another snag vine here. Try to scan it. Okay. There we go. Got that one done. Let's continue on and then go to this carrot thing. Let's just look at the objectives. These are the ones that have completed. So hopefully another player has not eliminated, wiped out the carrotlings here, but hopefully we'll be able to find some. I do wish there was a way to get like vehicles spawned in. Oh, here's some. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. We don't have to run too far. All right. So I don't see too much point in lingering. We've completed our missions. You know, this game is all about building up your reputation with its traders, getting things done, leveling up your character. So that was what? Less than 10 minutes. Dropship is coming. Now we just leave. So this is one of the big criticisms of this game, is that it's a lot of just fetching. You go to the map, you get what you need, maybe complete 1 or 2 challenges. The danger of dying from one of those creatures, I'd say low to medium. So here we can see, okay, we finished some missions here. Got some reputation, and so we'll continue. All right. And now we just want to go back to our stash, and everything that we found here, we're just going to move back into our stash. Of course, I always like to keep a key on me. Where did they go? The key. Just in case I run into something, run into one of the boxes that I need to open. And then after that, I always like to keep... Do I have any healing things here? Yeah, it might be good to just have some healing, some medication on, just in case I get downed or in case another player needs a revive. So we finished those missions.
Hello there.
We want to go here. All right, we've delivered all the samples we need. We complete it. They give us some rewards. We've leveled up our reputation. So now we can unlock a new nozzle. This is a disposable lasso support focus nozzle that uses an electromagnetic grapple beam to manipulate distant or heavy objects. Sure. So collect it.
Let us science together.
And then sometimes when we complete missions, they will unlock new ones for us to complete. But that is not the case just yet. And so we finished some of the tasks, the task board stuff here. So I'm gonna give them those tokens of the task board. Let's see what else we can do. Sedate carolings, sure. Carrot, yeah, that's fine. Hit carrotlings with fire canisters. Wow. Okay. Scan stunned carrotlings. Well, if we're going to be spending a lot of time with carrotlings, might as well try to get all of these done. And then Scanathon wetlands. Can we also get that one? Sure. Wow. Can I get more? Resin? No, I'm at my limit. Alright. So we need to hit carrotlings with fire canisters. Kind of violent, but sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's get some fire canisters in here. Put away this lasso. Put away this anti-water thing. So let's here. Yeah, let's pin it. Okay. Scan stunned. Sedate. Hit with fire. And then hopefully we'll just keep scanning vegetation, and then hopefully we can get this ooze bush, marsh finger flower, O'Brien apple plant done kind of passively. And so yeah, this is what we do. You go on an expedition, go back to the Starseeker, hand it in, find new missions to take on, and then go on another expedition. You know, after you've confirmed your loadout that you have. And so it's pretty easy going. You know, I've played Marathon, I've played Tarkov, all those games, whatever. And I don't have that fear of like, will I die at this? Will I die at this expedition, this raid? I don't have to have the map open on my other screen, trying to plan out my route beforehand. I'm kind of just choosing what needs to get done, see where I land. Okay, there's a carrotling there. It's kind of far. Is that really the closest? 900 kilometer away? Okay, let's just, I'll just ping it for now. And then we'll see if we run into any other carrotlings on the way. It's already scanned. And then yeah, hopefully, I guess we don't want to hit the carrotlings with fire canisters right away. We're going to try to sedate them, then scan it, I guess, and then hit them with fire. Sedate, scan, and then fire. So yeah, hopefully we will get a chance to run into some. So there are these little areas on the map where you can come up with some EXO crash sites. So it might have some challenge to it. Right now, this one, when you get close to it, it saps your electricity, meaning you're not able to use that gun. But it's a good place to pick up some resources, some EXO scraps, and so on. This one, so this won't kill us. I'll just make it so that we can't use our multi-tool when you run out of electricity, you just can't use your multi-tool. So that's okay. There are some other traps that will kill you, that will shock you, set you on fire, that can end your run, that can kill you and end your run. So that one, it's still, yeah, it's just okay. Oh, there is some bauble thing there. Let's see, if he grabs it, can I still grab it? Yeah, looks like he grabbed it, but it still shows on my screen. So I can still go here and grab the bauble myself. So that's fine. That's good. So as I said before, you aren't really hardcore competing. It's this bauxite. Let's grab this bauxite. You aren't really competing too hardcore with other characters. Oh, that's astral flux. That's not bauxite. Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, you aren't really competing with other characters to get your missions done. You're not, you know, if you're used... Oh, there's some more baubles up. If you're used to other extraction shooter games where you have to be the first one to get to that cache, you have to be the first one to get to all that other stuff, that's not what this game's all about. This game is just all about exploring, cooperating, going on adventures with friends, getting things done. You know, as you collaborate, as you cooperate with other people, you can get things done faster, is what it seems like. Oh, this is bauxite. So that's what this is all about. And then, you know, classic Astroneer experience. You can go ahead, mine some resources here. You might find it satisfying just to see, clean up the place, picking up all these little resource ones. So, you know, if that's what you really enjoyed in the first Astroneer, just, you know, finding these resource nodes and just grabbing everything, cleaning it up, then yeah, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy this Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions game. And then you might even enjoy the fact that you get to do it with other people. Have strangers who will come along, also help you clean up the area, also help you get things done. So, very, very lighthearted game here. It just encourages exploration and cooperation and so on. So we're just gonna keep going. As I said before, the game expects us to make 20 aluminum, which is 60 bauxite resources. So that's a lot. It is quite a lot. So it's gonna grab as much as we can here. Alright, that's good. So gonna continue on our way to the carrots. Hopefully that other guy, Tobaggan Walrus, isn't wiping out the carrot populace. Oh, it looks like, and hopefully that other monster isn't too close either. That's one of the tougher monsters that can definitely kill you, can definitely take you out in 1 or 2 hits. And it's right at the carrot place. Okay, all right. I mean, we can maybe try to draw it away. Well, let's do some scanning here. I think you get some. All right. Let's see. Are there any carrot people nearby? I don't see any. Oh, they're down there. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I only see one of them. So I might just... I don't know if it's worth taking on that big boss just for one carrotling. Oh, there's... Here. Wow. Damaged carrotling. We found the remains of the missing populace. So let's look at the map here. Keep searching. Are there any other carrotling areas? Not that I... What is this? What is this all the way out here? A dense area of inorganic materials. Yeah, so it looks like there is a way to explore this map further, but I just haven't reached that level, that not level, but that part of the game yet. So it's gonna continue walking around. Maybe we'll be able to find... Oh, there's the boss guy again. Maybe we'll be able to run into some carrotlings at another biome here. Oh, snag vine. Oh, we've aggroed that boss. Not... I guess we just have to... yeah. I think extract and reset. Which is kind of the more... brine apple... Yeah, which is kind of the more frustrating thing. I mean, I guess if you play this enough, you might be able to just memorize the alternative places where you might find so-and-so. You can find whatever plant or animal that you are looking for that isn't on the map. But right now, I usually just, yeah, keep running around until I eventually come across what I'm looking for. What is a carrotling? So let's say I want to first sedate it. Okay, got a couple of hits. Sedate it. Scan it. Oh, I have to scan it when it's stunned. Oh, okay. That's not good. Not too bad. Are these ones stunned? Why are they flying like that? Yeah, I don't know why they were flying like that. Interesting. Here are some carrotlings. Okay. So I need to... I don't want to scan it. Right? I want to... Why are they like that? Is it this water? Okay, it's stunned. Alright. I can just throw it at the wall. I think there's one more, right? Okay. Oh! This is a healing. Oh, a healing thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, I should have sedated it. Sure. Okay. The other one, I guess the other ones have died. Let it heal up. Maybe I'll come back and try to sedate it again. There's another carrotling. Let us, I guess, stun it and scan it. Stunned. Scan. Stunned. Scan. Sedate. Come on. Okay, it's stunned. Sedate. There we go. Okay. Now what is left? Brine apple plants. Sure. See if we can come across any brine apple plants. I mean, it might be in this biome here. Let's just start heading to a launch pad. Okay, there's a launch pad. Yeah, I see it. I see the outlines of the ships. See if anything interesting here. After doing all that, it'd be helpful to find more fire canisters. Nope. Let's keep going. Let's head to that launch pad over there to the north. Give us a few more chances to run into some brine apple plants here. They'll look like a bulb. A little, yeah, kind of like a bulb. Oh, this is one of the ones that will, yeah, see, this one hurts you if you stay too long in it. If you get shocked too many times, it does a damage over time effect on you. Grab some stuff here. Yeah, fire canister, just in case we need it. Looks like we have more carrotlings there. We'll go up in a bit and then head out. Oh, nope. Wow, I'm finding all of the carrotlings now that I'm not looking for them. Is there any brine apple things up here? Just before we leave. Do we get lucky? Nope. We're not lucky. But we'll scan this. Is there any brine apple things there? Oh, you know what? I think I see some. Let's just do it while we're here. Oops, that hurt. Yeah, so I guess just he's gotta like don't get too overconfident, you know, especially as an explorer. Hubris is what usually leads to the downfall of space explorers like me. So yeah, let's scan these plants. All that. Alright. So I believe that music means we're being chased by something. So I'm just gonna keep running. And try to get to the extract. What good timing though. This is great music to like run to the extract on. Like, oh, I got everything done. Now I just can enjoy this. These sick beats play me out. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, I get, yeah, the co-op aspect to it, but you know, you just see me do a couple runs here. First one, I did run into some people that were getting stuff done that I was able to cooperate with, do some mining with, catch some animal stuff with. But in the second run here, I didn't really run into anyone else. I didn't really need to cooperate with anyone else. And so it's hit or miss when it comes to those social interactions. Okay, I got Astral Flux. Awesome. Continue. We got, what, 4 missions done in that run? Nice, nice. Got a couple baubles. Nice. There we go. Got to level up our reputation with the crew. Got some player rank. I'll go ahead and put stuff away here. Oops, I should have left that. The health. This bauxite, yeah. So how much bauxite do I have now? 52. You know what? I might have enough to get the mission done, and so we'll do that. Let's rejoice together. Let's check it off the list together. Feel that accomplishment of mining more than 60 bauxite. I don't know why people drop stuff in the station here. Just out of the goodness of their heart, I guess. Well, thank you. And so let's just get this done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So let's see. Deliver the bauxite to this person.
Always help, never harm. What's the harm?
There we go. Let's get clinical. So this person will want Medimash, they'll want stim packs, they'll want empty canisters. So we'll have to either find that in the world or craft it, right? So it looks like what I already have in my inventory. And so it will grab that, but it looks like it just needs a couple more Medimash. So you might need to craft it, you might need to buy it from one of the traders. But there, yeah, here we can just craft it. 1, 2. You can see. Okay.
Are you living your best artificial life?
You know you're Jammy B. I'm here for the gear in good times, but we got a problem. Right before Captain Jupiter ordered explorers to stock up on first aid, someone raided the medical bay lockers, so we gotta refill them fast. Someone's been playing mad scientist and have a classified terminal. The culprit tried to hack it first, but then just melted the poor fellow with acid. Who does that? We gotta scrounge for parts and rebuild the terminal so we can track down the hater. Ooh, got a new helmet. Did you know that Starseeker 16 is running on empty? Out of the cutting edge. I'm just wondering how many missions do we have enough stuff for? How many cutting edge station was out of fuel, you ask? Nobody knows, but it ain't good. Thankfully, squad reports have identified a handful of astral flux deposits on Zephyr. Oh, we even have enough for that. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, we ran out of missions. Let's collect these rewards. Alright. Got a few things done. Right. So yeah, it's just repeat, you know, you visit Orphan Island? Visit Sinkhole? Oh. I guess so. Yeah, it's all about just scan other Astroneers for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much what this game is all about. It's all about just getting some tasks, improving your reputation with the three NPCs here, the 3 crew members. Really hope, you know, this is only early access, right?
What do you need?
And so, you know, you just have to kind of see the potential of this game. Kind of see that, you know, they'll definitely be adding more regions, adding more crew members for you to do things for, and then yeah, you'll just be able to. I think the satisfaction will definitely be.
You ever think about how easy you make this look?
Going to, you know, leveling up your relationship with these crew members, getting more and more power mods, increasing the amount of, you know, area that you can mine at once, increasing how fast you run, where you can go, how much you can explore, and that half an hour that you get on the planet. So this is Starseeker Astroneer Expeditions, and that is what the gameplay is all about, you know, running through that loop. And maybe after you've seen this, is something that you want to get into, you want to pick it up, do a few runs with some friends, go exploring, dive. You know, I haven't even shown you those caves that are inside the planet. You know, we can only think about what it's like to go to those the very edge of the map and explore those other islands, explore those other launch pads. So there could potentially a lot to do, a lot of adventures that you can do with your friends in this game. But I hope this is helpful for you. Oh yeah, that guy had the wings. Yeah, I don't even know how you get that. That's cool. But hopefully this is helpful for you. Hopefully you can see what this game is all about. Especially, it flew under my radar, so I didn't really know what to expect here. But yeah, definitely worth a try if you love Astroneer. If you want to just go on, yeah, Insanity Cut, cool. If you just want to go on cool missions with your friends, this is definitely a game that you can pick up. But again, just know that there was a lot of simplification done. That was done to the inventory, to the loadout, and all that stuff. But hopefully that doesn't turn you off too much from the game. But thank you for joining. Again, this is John, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Remember to like if you enjoyed this, and yeah, thank you for stopping by. Bye now.